Welcome to our channel Get Cooking Now. Today we're bringing you a recipe for Ros Omelette, which is an extremely popular Goan street food. Imagine the joy of creating Goa's iconic street food right in your own kitchen. Hi, I'm Laddie, and today we'll share a detailed step-by-step recipe to make Goa's most popular street food, Ros Omelette. Ros in Goan Konkani language means gravy. The ros or gravy is a spicy coconut-based chicken gravy poured over a hot, freshly fried omelette and served along with Goan bread or pound. So let's get cooking now and prepare this popular and iconic Goan street food, Ros Omelette. Step 1. Marinating the chicken. Take quarter cup of cilantro or coriander leaves, 2 medium-sized green chilies. Cut them into pieces. Quarter-inch piece of ginger. Cut it into pieces. Take 5 medium-sized garlic cloves. Cut them into pieces. 1 teaspoon of lime juice. Quarter teaspoon of turmeric or haldi powder. Half teaspoon of salt. In a mixer or grinder, add the ginger pieces, green chili pieces, garlic pieces, lime juice, cilantro or coriander leaves. Add 1 tablespoon of water. Grind to a smooth paste. We added 1 more tablespoon of water while grinding. Green paste is ready. Take 500 grams or half kg of chicken. Add the salt. Add the turmeric or haldi powder. Add the green paste. Mix everything nicely. We have used whole leg pieces. You can use any part of the chicken that you prefer. We have cut the chicken into small medium-sized pieces. Cover and keep aside for at least an hour. Step 2. Roasting the spices. Take 6 spicy small red button chilies. These are local Goan chilies which are spicy but do not give a red color to the gravy. 2 Bedgi red chilies to add slightly red color. 1½ tablespoon of coriander seeds. 3/4 teaspoon of cumin seeds, also called jeera seeds. Half teaspoon of fennel seeds, also called badishep or saunf. 1/8 teaspoon of fenugreek seeds, also called methi seeds. Half teaspoon of mustard seeds. 6 black peppercorns. 4 cloves. Half-inch thick of cinnamon. 1 green cardamom. Quarter piece of nutmeg. 1 black cardamom. Half piece of star anise, quarter floret of maize, 1 bay leaf, 1½ teaspoons of poppy seeds, also called khaskhas. Place an open, thick bottom pan on very low heat. Add the coriander seeds, star anise and nutmeg, green and black cardamom. Stir everything nicely. Add the cinnamon sticks and cloves, black peppercorns, add the maize, bay leaf, fennel seeds or badishep. After around 2 minutes, add the spicy small red button chilies. Add the Bedgi red chilies. Add the mustard seeds. Add the cumin or jeera seeds. Stir everything properly. Roast the chilies until they are slightly crispy, but be careful not to burn them. Now add the fenugreek or methi seeds. Roast the spices until they change color slightly and starts to give a nice aroma. To check out our Xacuti Masala powder recipe video, press the link that's appearing on the top right hand corner of your screen now. You can make homemade Xacuti Masala powder in bulk and use it as and when you require. Once the spices change color slightly and starts to give a nice aroma, turn off the heat and add the poppy seeds or couscous and lightly roast them for a minute or two. Be careful not to burn them. Once done, remove the spices and keep them aside to cool. Roasted spices are ready. Step 3. Roasting the other ingredients. Take 1 cup of freshly grated coconut, 2 medium-sized onions. Cut them into cubes. Take 1/4 inch piece of ginger and 6 medium-sized cloves of garlic. Cut them into pieces. Turn the heat to medium-low and add 1 teaspoon of coconut oil or regular cooking oil in the same pan. Once the oil is hot, add the garlic and stir. After a minute, add the ginger and stir. After a minute, add the onions and stir. Stir frequently to prevent burning. Once the onions turn slightly light brown, add the freshly grated coconut. Stir frequently to prevent burning. Fry until the coconut turns light brown. If needed, add 1 teaspoon of coconut oil or any other regular cooking oil. Be careful not to burn the coconut or the gravy will taste bitter. Once the coconut turns light brown, remove the ingredients and keep it aside to cool. Roasted onion and coconut mixture is ready. Step 4. Grinding the ingredients. Take 1/2 inch ball of tamarind in a bowl. Soak the tamarind in 1/4 cup or 60 ml of hot or warm water for at least 15 minutes. Once the roasted ingredients have cooled down, add the tamarind with water in a mixer grinder. Also add the roasted onion and coconut mixture. Also add the roasted spices. Remember to remove and discard the stems of the red chilies before adding them in the mixer grinder. Add 1/2 cup or 125 ml of water initially, and then while grinding, add small quantities of water and grind to a smooth paste. We added another 1 cup or 250 ml of water while grinding. Ground paste should be flowing but not watery. Ground paste is ready. Step 5. Preparing the chicken roast. Take 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric or haldi powder, a small bunch of coriander or cilantro leaves for garnishing, 1 teaspoon of salt. Place an open, thick bottom pan on medium heat and add 3 tablespoons of coconut oil or any other regular cooking oil. Once the oil is hot, add the chicken pieces. Do not add any water at this stage. Cook the chicken for around 4 minutes on one side without stirring. After around 4 minutes, turn the chicken pieces and cook for another 4 minutes so that all the sides are partially cooked. This process helps to lock the chicken juices and makes the chicken soft and succulent after cooking. After turning the chicken and cooking it for another 4 minutes, that is a total time of around 8 minutes, add the ground paste. We used 1/4 cup or 60 ml of water to rinse the paste left in the mixer. Once you have added the ground paste, let the chicken cook for at least 15 to 20 minutes. If you want to use Xacuti Masala powder, then you can skip step 2 in this recipe and directly add the Goan Xacuti Masala powder now. Add the turmeric or haldi powder. Add 1 teaspoon of salt. Mix everything properly. Stir frequently to prevent burning. Add 1/2 cup or 125 ml of water. The gravy should not be too thick nor watery. Check for salt and add if required based on your taste preference. We added 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Cover and cook for around 15 minutes. Stir occasionally to check the consistency and to prevent the gravy from sticking to the bottom of the pan, as this is a coconut-based gravy which tends to thicken at the bottom. Add little water if required to maintain the consistency of the gravy. We added quarter cup or 60 ml of water. Check for salt and add if required. We added quarter teaspoon of salt.
If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, do subscribe and press the bell icon to receive a notification whenever we upload a new video.
Once the chicken is cooked, put off the heat. Garnish with finely cut coriander or cilantro leaves. Mix everything properly. Our chicken roast is ready. Step 6. Preparing the roast omelette. Take 1 egg, half portion of medium-sized onion and cut it fine. Cut half a green chili into small pieces. 1 teaspoon or more of finely cut coriander or cilantro leaves. 2 pinches of salt. 2 pinches of black pepper powder. For garnishing, make a mixture of finely cut onion, coriander and green chili. Break an egg in a bowl and whisk it. Add the salt and the black pepper powder. Whisk it well. Add the onion, green chili and coriander or cilantro leaves. Whisk everything nicely. Our egg mixture is ready to be fried. On medium heat, place an open, thick bottom pan and add 1 tablespoon of cooking oil. Once the oil is hot, add the egg mixture. Spread the egg mixture evenly in the pan. Cook it for around 2 to 3 minutes, or once the omelette is golden brown on one side, turn it to cook the other side. Once the omelette is cooked on both sides, remove it from the pan. Serve the omelette hot in a plate. Pour some hot chicken roast or gravy on it along with some chicken pieces. Garnish the roast omelette with onion mixture and lime wedges. Enjoy it with some fresh local Goan pav or bread. Delicious roast omelette is ready. We hope you love this recipe as much as we do. Let us know in the comments and do share this recipe with your friends and family members. Stay blessed always.
Check out our other interesting recipes and do subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thank you for watching.